I am the president of Style Matters, which is a small marketing firm which develops books and social media marketing campaigns for coaches, consultants, and a variety of other clients. We really have 4 phases when we work with authors from beginning to end. The first is organization, the second is then execution, and then cleanup, and then packaging. That's not really a profound sort of structure, but it's very important to adhere to those, and really in that order. And organization is the most important. So getting those ideas together in a coherent format and spending the time, to pump out a 20-page outline that really breaks down the messages that you want to convey, and defining your audience, and understanding the commercial value of the book, whether it be as a branding tool, or if you're actually, heaven forbid, trying to make money off of it. It's really contingent upon the author's capacity, but we've turned books around in as little as 4 months from scratch. That's an extreme case. Usually it's 6 to 8 months. It's really about getting that brand out there and defining the audience, and then engaging that audience. And so we can help in a variety of ways, from training the coach to understanding how to use the social media themselves, to then developing a strategy on how to engage their audience, to include defining that audience, defining that customer segment that fits their coaching niche, and then understanding how to engage that audience and executing on that engagement. A lot of coaches, their time is short for everybody, but particularly true. That's particularly true for coaches. So we come in and kind of support the process of developing that written content for them. There are a couple tools out there that actually make that whole process a little less daunting. One of those is called Hootsuite, which is kind of a dashboard, if you will, for managing your various social media channels. You can take content from your blog, or just any content that you might have written. You have a pipeline of articles or whatever, and you can schedule those out to be posted on Facebook, to be posted on your blog. And you can trim them down to be posted on Twitter, and you can manage everything from one spot. And it's kind of like a control panel. It just makes things a lot easier. Get comfortable with it. Take your time. It's not a race. Technology is constantly changing, so it's not productive to think that anybody has the corner on how to do it. There's always time to get into the game. To have a website is probably the most important thing, and then secondarily, a blog, because what that generates is content that is indexable and searchable by the search engines. And so you have kind of a natural marketing process already happening if the blog is set up properly through, say, WordPress or Blogger, or one of the large sort of blogging platforms. That gets you kind of in the game, and it gives you a chance to engage with an audience and start building an audience online. And it gives you a platform to engage on other people's blogs and other content through established media, which is just another great way to sort of get your name out there. I mean, the whole name of the game is to engage and to be present and to be useful. If you're not useful, if you're just saying stuff for the sake of saying stuff, or if you're being too salesy, it's just not worth doing. It's not going to help you. Technology is such a big part of it, and you can't look at social media in a vacuum. It's one channel in a larger sort of technological universe. I think the iPad and the iPhone and the smartphones that are coming along are really going to be even more ubiquitous than they are today. I think video is probably the sleeping giant, to be quite honest. Video is so powerful and has the potential to be so viral, and can communicate in such a short period of time some really profound messages. I think the thing to look out for are companies that are coming up which allow for the development of relatively inexpensive animated video. For coaches, that's a really powerful thing, because you're in the business of communicating and sharing and owning ideas. And a video is a wonderful way to communicate those kind of abstract ideas to clients and to potential clients. So I would say that's what people should look out for and keep the pulse on video.